According to a recent data analysis obtained from Open Nigerian States, a website supported by budgets and reports from state budget implementation, no fewer than 30 state governments of the Federation spent 986.6 billion naira on recurrent expenditures, including refreshments, sitting allowances, traveling, utilities, etc. in the first 3 months of 2024. A breakdown showed that the 30 state governments spent 5.1 billion naira on refreshments for guests, 4.67 billion naira on sitting allowances to government officials, 34.63 billion naira on local and foreign travel expenses, and 5.64 billion naira on utility bills, amounting to 50.02 billion naira in the first 3 months of 2024. The general utilities include electricity, internet, telephone charges, water rates, and sewage charges, among others. Many Edo citizens interviewed on the issue strongly criticized the amount expended by those in power, stating that it is way too high as it should be minimized and regulated. They added that policies should be made to ensure reduction in the cost of governance and the excess amount channeled to the empowerment of the citizens, especially the youth, through the provision of jobs to take them off the streets. They also advocated that those in governance should consider the current economic hardship in the country by reducing the cost of governance.
To me, I see it as a fraud, corruption. Going by that, with that, the country will not move forward. Understand? So, because it's unimaginable seeing 900 something billion be expended on just refreshment. What for? Where people are dying out there. A lot of youths graduate, no job, no industry in the system. So, to me, the politicians are even earning more than what they are earning. They should slash down their whatever allowances your salary is big. They should slash it down. They should reduce it because they are feeding on the masses of Nigeria, which is wrong.
That one is, I don't know, but it will be very difficult because it has been a norms for them, like even before now, that we're doing that. If they can pass this into law, that this is what they are going to do, no more embezzlement, then I believe maybe if they start from somewhere, they can be able to do that. But if you are just saying they should reduce it, like for now, it's impossible. It's very impossible. But if they can do that, I believe it will be better. It will be better for everybody.
I want to say the money is too much because people are suffering. They should bring the money down, the money they are paying to the president or the governor. They should bring the money down because the hardship is too much in Nigeria. That money can go somewhere. You can still use it to empower the youth, empower the less privileged, empower the people that don't, that needs, people that need it. You see, some of the president, the governor, they will put Ghana must go money inside the house. The money will rot. Why not use those money to empower the youth, to solve problem? People are suffering. So people that have not eaten just once a day, they have not even eaten. The cost of high price things in the market is too much.
However, some other groups of respondents opined that the issue of the cost of governance have always been a problem as it does not show accountability and transparency. They stated that a divine intervention is needed to rid governance of corruption.
The truth of the matter is that the cost of governance has always been high. Even if they talk of adjustment, reduction and all, it has not affected anything. More often than not, we have seen cases where they talk about reducing salaries, whatever. That is not the problem. The major problem we have is this issue of misplaced priorities. In economics, they told us those days that if you have needs, the most pressing ones are the ones that will come first. But unfortunately, what we see today is not like that. So that is it. So, to me, the cost of governance has always been high. It is still very high. And there is really nothing we can do about it because it's like these politicians, they don't have fear of God.
You see, corruption has pervaded the air. Corruption has taken over every situation in the country. So if such money or such amount is spent by the state governors and they misuse it, well, so shall it be. But one thing I believe, though, is that human government cannot remedy human situation. It's only God's government that will remedy human situation.
Though financial experts have raised concerns about states spending on recurrent expenditure, they have highlighted the need for those states to embrace financial innovations such as fully developing themselves to attract investors, thereby balancing up financially. Gifts Uwagbo reporting for BTV News.